Hello and welcome to White Glove Reviews. In this video, we're going to take a look at one of the Steel Warrior knives. And I saw this knife online and I saw some people speaking highly of it even though it was made in China. And I wanted to check it out and just take a look at it. Now this particular knife, many of you may feel about the same way that I do, and this is one of those knives that it kind of feels like, for lack of a better term, like your grandfather's pocket knife. And this has the look of like the old buck knives and the old case knives. Now it's kind of a cool knife. It is made in China, and some people consider this a drawback, and for a lot of products it really is. But this one, it runs about $20. I'll include a link if you want to check it out. It is about 3 1/4 inches closed, and it has 2 blades. It has a larger blade. Now, one of the really cool things about this, well, let me tell you how big this blade is. This blade, it's about 2 1/4 inches, maybe. One of the neat things about this, though, is this blade is a lock blade, and as you can see, it locks open. And what I thought was particularly cool is the way you manage the lock is you push in this blade. So when you push in this blade, it allows this to close. So you kind of have a hidden lock blade for your knife. Now the other blade is a bit shorter. It is a little bit over 1 1/2 inches, just a hair over 1 1/2 inches. And these blades are made of carbon steel, and Steel Warrior is the manufacturer. I'll include a link in the description if you want to check it out. I saw people talking about these being good for whittling, and you'd be able to sharpen them pretty good. Let's see if they're sharp starting out with. Okay, they're not like super sharp to begin with. At least that blade wasn't. Let me check the other one. Oh, also the second blade is not a lock blade, just the big blade. So let's check out the big blade and see. Okay, so neither of these come out of the box insanely sharp. Neither blade comes out insanely sharp. It's kind of a neat retro look. I mean, I like it has kind of a nostalgia feel for me. I don't know if I'm a convert to the old, case buck knife style of knives, but it's interesting. It's an interesting knife. I think that this would have to be sharpened, and according to what I read online, this is supposed to take the sharpening pretty well, but I don't know. If any of y'all have this knife or any of the other knives made by Steel Warrior, and you really like or really hate these knives, let me know in the comments. The thing is, I kind of like my knives to start out sharp. And the problem is, if I'm going to carry a knife of this, like, I don't know what you call it, footprint, this is pretty close to the footprint of a Swiss Army knife, which I probably have one within reach if I were to look. And I mean, the footprint is, I mean, my Swiss Army knife is a bit thicker than this one is, but the footprint, if you have a thinner, one of the smaller Swiss Army knives, these two would be comparable in size. And I don't know, I think for carrying around in my pocket, I'd rather carry around one of the smaller Swiss Army knives, like the Cadet or the Spartan, that kind of thing. Anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments. And if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And thank you. and I wish y'all have an excellent day.